Independent client, customer Fraser. This is day 3. Got a couple things I want to go over as far as some construction detail things that didn't happen right. And then I want to talk about these glide doors for these. So first thing I want to look at is this guy right here. This is a box. It was 2 1/4. It was 13 by 60. And that would have been this box. Let me give you the name of it. Right here, EWBXF 6012, and it would have been made to 13 inches deep. So that particular box came to me with unfinished right and unfinished left. So I need to make sure that that was ordered that way, or if it was shipped or built incorrectly. So that's one thing we're going to double check on. We went ahead and brought all of the wood inside, away from the humidity of the garage and everything, back in the house. So everything is here in this pantry area. What I need to look at as far as the drawer boxes. And I did not realize this wasn't in the original one. But if you look, this is a 21 1/8 drawer box. That's the width that we're needing for these 3. 21 1/8 for these 3. So that we had the drawer fronts, we had the deco doors, but these are the drawer boxes. I was able to reuse all the slides. So 21 1/8 drawer box for those 6 drawers. Now let's talk about these Hetitech Wing Glides. I'm going to send this video to the rep for Hetitech so we can have some help with laying out these pieces. So basically, this is the simulation of a 3 cm countertop. So this is an open bottom on these cabinets. The granite will show underneath this. The customer has 2 doors, just like this. 2 doors on this cabinet, 2 doors on this cabinet. And those doors, they're wanting to bifold to the left. They're 18 inch. This is a 36 inch unit. They're 18 inches basically each by 60 inches tall. Okay. So when we look at these 2 doors, I need a slide system and hinge system for a frameless. You can see this is a 3/4 plywood frameless layout. So it's a 3/4 inch frameless design cabinet that is 36 inches overall from here to here. So this is going to be 34.5 is the interior width of this. And the 2 doors that are hanging on this are 18 by 60 each. Okay. And the customer wants this to fold out like flat and fold together. Now that has to be in the same depth as the actual box. It can't hang past the box. Okay. Same thing over here, 3 foot, 2 18-inch doors, 60. This is going to have shelves. So let me show you this. These are built on site shelves, and they're going to go in there to the right hand side of those cabinets. Okay. That's why when the doors bifold, when they come together, they have to swing even with the outside of this box. Again, it's a 36 inch box, 34.5 inches on the interior. Now that's one set of them that we're doing that way. Over here, we've got a 24 pantry, but this did not have the decorative door on the end of it. I need to look at that and see whether or not that was an omission or if that was a problem from the design side of it. We did have a decorative door on the bottom. We knew that all of those decorative doors were going to come right out edge with this hole opening. We just ran out of room on that wall for this to happen. But this decorative door here is part of an element for this wall that I need to double check and research to see if that actually was something that was left off or it was a design issue on my side. Here again for the Hetitech rep, this is a frameless. These are 24 inch units, 24. They have 2 12-inch doors basically by 60 inches tall. And so again, when the doors open, we want them to open inside of the same length as the box. We don't want them to fold back past that. Now we went ahead and we put 1.25 inches, I think it was, or 1.5 inches filler here. Did the same thing down here on the bottom. And that's just to give plenty of space and for stuff to move and handles. You know, when you close this, your handle is going to be part of that. So we've left that space there for the handle to not have to bounce off or touch something. And then here, 24-inch box, again, double doors. There will be a decorative door on the outside of this. That decorative door, let's see, let me double check this here. It needs to look just like the ones above it. So you've got a 18-inch set of doors at the top, and you got 60-inch doors here at the bottom, and then this was built to a 15-inch deep spec. So whatever we have to do to get those two doors, a 60 by 15 and an 18 by 15 for the top up there. Now, again, for the mechanism on this one, they want it to be a slow close, I guess is what you would call it. The actual doors push closed, and then whenever they push them again or they open themselves open. So that's how they want these to work. Is they said they would be okay with pulling them without the slow close part, but everything else in this entire job is a slow close mechanism. So we want it to all match if at all possible. So a couple things that we've got to do still. We've still got to put the valance across the top here. It's going to be 4 3/4 by 66 1/4. In here, we have to apply some scribe to the right-hand side. This is where that 13-inch column was supposed to go. We went ahead and put this one here semi-permanently, but we just made one to put here to where we could have the finish out. If instead of we do a column, we could also do, this is 2 1/4 inches. We could also do a filler overlay here, like a 2-inch, 1 7/8, like a 1 7/8 filler overlay by, let's see how tall, by 60. So it's going to be 59 and 59 3/4, 59 and a half. It'd be 1/4 inch off the bottom, 1/4 inch off the top. But we could do a filler overlay right there if we wanted to. There is no finished in here because there's going to be granite panels. There is shelving that comes around this corner. You can see it right there. Shelving comes around the edge of the corner. And then there is a range hood that we're building in the middle of this. So large range hood area for that. So again, day 3, we've got the opening established for the bar fridge. We've got the corners all finished out. A lot of good progress. We've got to talk about placement on the island and make sure we get this slab front. We talked about that earlier today. Get that slab front for that drawer. But we got to talk about placement on the island. We got to talk about purlins and fittings inside the island. There's another full day tomorrow of dressing stuff up and putting handles and knobs on and that kind of thing. That's it for right now. If you have any questions, please give me a call back at 423-650-1051. We're just needing some help on getting these hardware that we need ordered for this. Thanks very much.